Beloved luminous ones, I, Archangel Michael, come to you in this eternal moment to infuse your being with the living light of remembrance. I speak not to the mind that measures and doubts, but to the infinite heart that already knows. You are not a fragment wandering through darkness. You are not the limited identity that society has named and shaped. You are the very breath of the Creator, a radiant extension of eternal love, a note in the grand symphony of existence. My message today is a vibration, a living current of light that travels beyond words to awaken the radiant heart within you, the heart that has never been wounded, never been diminished, and never been separated from the source of all that island. Long before you entered this realm of matter, you existed as pure consciousness, luminous and free, basking in the infinite embrace of the Creator. You chose to journey into density, to explore the wonders and challenges of physical life, to taste the richness of duality and to bring light into the shadows of forgetfulness. You came not as a victim of fate but as a courageous explorer, willing to temporarily forget your divine origins so that you might rediscover it in the midst of form. Every lifetime, every challenge, every triumph and seeming failure has been a brushstroke on the vast canvas of your soul. Nothing has been wasted. Every experience has contributed to the unfolding of the radiant being you truly are. The era you now inhabit is unlike any before. The earth is rising in vibration, and humanity stands at a threshold between old patterns of limitation and a new octave of light. Many structures that once defined your reality, political, social, economic, even personal identities, are shaking, crumbling, and transforming. To the outer senses, this can appear chaotic or frightening, but I tell you it is the birth pangs of a magnificent awakening. The veils of illusion that have kept humanity bound to fear and separation are thinning. The call of the radiant heart is growing louder, and those who hear it are stepping into a new way of being, a life aligned with love, unity, and higher purpose. You are among these pioneers of light. The radiant heart is not merely the physical heart within your chest. It is the multidimensional center of your soul, the gateway through which divine light flows into your human experience. Within this heart lies the eternal flame of the Creator, an inexhaustible source of love, wisdom, and power. This flame cannot be extinguished. It may be obscured by the clouds of fear, pain, or self-doubt, but it remains ever bright, waiting for your recognition. To awaken the radiant heart is to remember that love is your essence, that you are never separate from the source, and that every being you encounter is another facet of the same infinite light. To activate this heart, you must first allow yourself to feel. Many of you have been taught to guard your emotions, to harden your heart in the face of disappointment or betrayal. You have learned to protect yourself by closing down, believing that vulnerability is weakness. Yet true strength arises from openness. When you allow yourself to feel joy and sorrow, gratitude and grief, you create space for the infinite light to move through you. Do not fear the tears that cleanse or the laughter that overflows. Both are pathways for the radiant heart to express itself. In your willingness to feel, you dissolve the walls that separate you from the living truth of love. The mind will often resist this awakening. It seeks certainty, control, and linear answers. But the radiant heart speaks in a different language. It communicates through intuition, synchronicity, and the quiet knowing that transcends reason. You may experience sudden insights, unexpected moments of beauty, or a deep peace that arises for no apparent reason. These are signs that your heart is opening and your soul is guiding you. Trust these whispers. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, your heart knows the way. It is connected to the infinite intelligence of the Creator, a guidance system far more reliable than the shifting opinions of the world. To nurture the radiant heart, spend time in stillness. Sit beneath a tree, feel the sun on your skin, listen to the rhythm of your own breath. Allow the noise of thoughts to settle like dust in a quiet room. In this stillness, you will sense a presence gentle, loving, infinite. It is not outside of you, it is who you are. This presence will begin to inform your every action, aligning your life with the flow of divine love. You will find yourself speaking words that heal, offering kindness without effort, creating beauty simply because it delights your soul. These are not acts of obligation, they are the natural expression of an awakened heart. Beloved ones, many of you carry old wounds, memories of pain, betrayal, or loss that seem to dim the light within. Know that these wounds are not a barrier to awakening, they are the very portals through which light can enter. When you bring loving awareness to your pain, when you hold your own heart with compassion, the energy of those wounds transforms. What once felt like heaviness becomes wisdom. What once caused suffering becomes a source of empathy and strength. This is the alchemy of the radiant heart. It does not deny pain, it transmutes it into love. Forgiveness is a key that unlocks this alchemy. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harm or forgetting what has occurred. It means releasing the burden of resentment, freeing yourself from the chains of the past. Begin by forgiving yourself for the times you acted in fear, for the mistakes you believe you made, for the moments you forgot your own light. Then extend this forgiveness to others, recognizing that every soul is learning, stumbling, and awakening at its own pace. As you forgive, you clear the pathways of the heart, allowing the divine light to flow more freely through your being. The awakening of the radiant heart is not a solitary endeavor. You are part of a vast network of souls who have chosen to incarnate at this time to assist in the great transformation of Earth. Many of you are finding members of your soul family, those whose energy feels instantly familiar, whose presence ignites recognition beyond words. Together, you are weaving a web of light across the planet, amplifying the frequency of love and accelerating the collective awakening. Each time you gather in meditation, prayer, or simple acts of kindness, you strengthen this web and support the ascension of all. The Earth herself is an essential partner in this process. She is a living, conscious being whose heart beats in harmony with yours. Spend time in her embrace. Walk barefoot on the soil, listen to the songs of birds, watch the dance of sunlight on water. Nature is a mirror of the divine, a constant reminder of the beauty and abundance that arise when life flows in harmony with love. As you honor the earth, you honor the radiant heart within yourself, for you and she are not separate. Your awakening is her awakening, her transformation is your transformation. Beloved ones, you often ask how you can serve the awakening of the world. The answer is both simple and profound: embody love. Live from the radiant heart in each moment. Let your thoughts, words, and actions be guided by compassion and truth. You need not perform grand gestures or lead great movements. A single act of genuine kindness can shift the vibration of an entire community. A silent prayer of love can touch hearts on the other side of the planet. When you live as love, you become a beacon of light in a world longing for illumination. Call upon me whenever you feel weary or uncertain. Envision my sword of blue flame cutting away the cords of fear and doubt. Feel my wings of sapphire light wrapping around you, offering strength and protection. I am not separate from you, I am an aspect of the same infinite love that flows through your own heart. Together, we stand in the eternal light, guiding humanity toward its radiant destiny. Take a moment now to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Imagine a brilliant sphere of golden white light glowing within your chest. With each breath, see this sphere expanding, filling your body, your home, your city, your planet, until it merges with the infinite light of the cosmos. This is the radiant heart of creation, and it is you. Feel its warmth, its power, its boundless love. Know that this light can never be extinguished. It is eternal, unchanging, and ever-present. As you move forward on your journey, remember that awakening is not about becoming something new. It is about remembering what you have always been. You are the radiant heart of the Creator, experiencing itself through the miracle of human life. Every challenge is an invitation to expand, every joy a reflection of your true nature. Trust the process. Honor your feelings. Celebrate the beauty of existence. The universe sings through you, and your song is essential to the harmony of the whole. Beloved luminous hearts, the time of awakening is now. The radiant heart within you is calling, inviting you to step fully into the truth of your being. Do not wait for the world to change before you embody love. Be the change. Be the light. Be the living expression of the Creator's infinite love. As you do, you will discover that heaven is not a distant place or future promise. It is here, now, unfolding within the luminous chambers of your own awakened heart. I am Archangel Michael, guardian of truth and bearer of the blue flame, and I stand with you as you awaken to the eternal light within. Remember always, you are love, you are light, you are free. The radiant heart is your true home, and it shines without end.